Good evening and welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I am Nadun Sirivardhana. Let's have a look at the headlines. President outlines plan to build a modern and resilient economy. Sri Lanka seeks to get Singapore's assistance to build the country's digital infrastructure. News in detail. President Ranil Wickremesinghe emphasized the critical need to enhance Sri Lanka's export economy, manufacturing, tourism, technology sectors and modern agriculture to build a robust economy. His remarks came during the inauguration ceremony of the second and third phases of the Bingiriya Export Processing Zone, the largest of its kind in the country. This new facility is expected to generate significant economic activity, providing 75,000 job opportunities and an estimated export income of $2.6 billion upon completion. The President toured the Dongjia factory, engaged with employees and discussing future plans with officials from the Board of Investment, the Urban Development Authority, investors and entrepreneurs. The broader development plans for Bingiriya includes transforming Irina, Bingiriya and Chilau into tourist destinations with a golf course planned for Irina. Additionally, there are proposals to create an IT zone and modernize agriculture using the estate of the Chilau Plantation Company. The Sri Lankan High Commissioner to Singapore, Senarath Dissanayake, met with the Singapore's Communication and Information Minister, Josephine Teo, to discuss shared interest in digital sphere, including advancement in artificial intelligence recently. During the meeting, High Commissioner Dissanayake briefed Minister Josephine Teo on a recent fintech delegation visit to Sri Lanka, which aimed to explore collaborative opportunities in the digital public infrastructure. Dissanayake expressed gratitude for the support extended by Singapore and emphasized the importance of enhancing cooperation in communication and technology between Sri Lanka and Singapore. Highlighting Singapore's regional cybersecurity efforts through the ASEAN-Singapore Cybersecurity Centre of Excellence, Dissanayake sought technical assistance for Sri Lanka. Minister Teo agreed to explore the possibilities of providing support through the ASCCE. She suggested potential collaborations with the Singapore Cyber Agency and the Infocom Media Development Authority to bolster Sri Lanka's cybersecurity and digital transformation efforts and enhance capacity building. The meeting was also attended by Yi Ling Cheon from the Communications and Information Ministry's International Affairs Division and Ahmad Rasi, the Chancery Head and Minister at the Sri Lankan High Commission. Finance State Minister Ranjit Siambalapitiya announced that a final decision on lifting the ban on vehicle imports will be made by the second week of August. The State Minister said this, speaking at a Parliament session recently. The committee assigned to review this issue met on July 4th and plans to present its final report to the Cabinet by mid-August. Minister Siambalapitiya believes that vehicle imports will be feasible without negatively affecting the country's exchange rate and will provide the needs of the people. The import order will focus first on public transport vehicles, followed by goods transport vehicles, alternative vehicles, general vehicles and finally private vehicles. Additionally, the Minister informed Parliament that the Cabinet has approved the import of 1,000 vehicles specifically for the tourism industry. Stay tuned, we will return after this commercial break. Welcome back. Thailand announced plans to allow visa-free entry for travelers from 93 countries and territories, including Sri Lanka, starting today. The new policy announced by Thailand's Ministry of Interior Affairs extends the visa-free stay from 30 to 60 days. Visitors must have proof of funds, accommodation and return or onward tickets. According to the ministry spokesman Trisuri Trisaranakul, this change will benefit both tourists and short-term business travelers. Thailand has experienced a 35% increase in foreign arrivals this year, totaling 18.2 million arrivals and generating 858 billion baht, or approximately $24 billion in revenue. China, Malaysia and India have been the largest source of tourists in 2024, with around 350,000 Sri Lankans travelling to Thailand annually. In another significant development, Thailand will introduce the Destination Thailand visa, facilitating digital nomads, freelancers and those seeking to learn skills like cooking and martial arts. The United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization's Director General Audrey Azoulay will visit Sri Lanka from July 16 to the 19th at the invitation of the Government of Sri Lanka. This information was revealed in a statement by the Foreign Affairs Ministry yesterday. Azoulay, currently serving her second mandate as Director General of UNESCO, has spearheaded numerous projects aimed at protecting cultural heritage, including the notable Revive the Spirit of Mosul initiative in Iraq. During her 3-day visit, Azoulay will call on President Ranil Wickremesinghe and hold meetings with Education Minister Susil Premajayantha and Foreign Affairs Acting Minister Taraka Balasurya. She will also participate in the 75th anniversary celebrations of Sri Lanka's membership with UNESCO, which will be held at the Nelumpakuna Theatre. UNESCO World Heritage Sites in Sri Lanka includes the sacred city of Anuradhapura, ancient city of Polonnaruwa, ancient city of Sigiriya, sacred city of Kandy, Galle Fort, Rangiri Dambulla Temple, Singaraja Forest Reserves and the Central Highlands of Sri Lanka, all top tourist attractions. Sri Lanka's only specialized integrated cable manufacturer, Cable Solutions Limited, a subsidiary of the ACL Group, announced plans for an initial public offering and subsequent listing on the Dirisavi board of the Colombo Stock Exchange. The announcement was made during a ceremony held in Colombo recently. The IPO will offer a total of 80,786,600 ordinary voting shares to the public. This includes an offer for subscription of 14,666,600 new ordinary voting shares and an offer for sale of 66,120,000 existing ordinary voting shares. The offer price for CSLK shares is set at Rs 7.50 per share, and the company aims to raise approximately 110 million rupees from the public through the subscription offer. The primary purpose of this fundraising effort is to allocate 81.8% of the proceedings towards capital expenditures for new machinery and production line upgrades aimed at enhancing the production efficiency. The remaining 18.2% will be utilized to enhance the working capital position. The Cable Solutions Limited was established in 2008 in collaboration with Swedish and Indian partners at Flint Industrial Park, Kadavatha.
We've invested in a new line that is in trials, and commissioning is still ongoing. We also intend to make investments in different kinds of machines into this year and going into next year, as there's been a success from the participation of exhibitions that Cable Solutions has taken part in the United States and in Germany. We are based in India. We have a sales office set up in Germany. The North American markets are something that becomes interesting for us. So we are strengthening our global operations by getting into those markets, and of course the India factory supports us, which we decided about a year ago to make that investment.
Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on positive notes today. The all share price index gained 48.18 points to close at 11,892.15. and the S&P SL20 gained 19.06 points to close at 3,473.74. The turnover was 1.5 billion rupees and over 29 million shares were traded. Up next are forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.